Sports Network, your home for Tusculum College sports. Once again, the voice of the Pioneer.
We're joined by Pioneer, our player of the game, Kasey Johnson, as the Pioneers win 72-65. 10 of 10 for the free throw line. Career best in makes.
Yeah.
Season best in attempts. 10 of 10, 17 points, 37 minutes. And I looked up there, I didn't realize you'd been on the floor that long. But then I realized Tori's not out there. We got Sutton that's hurt. Kendra has picked up foul trouble.
Yeah.
Did you realize you're going to have to spend as much time on the floor as you did?
I did not. This year my minutes have cut back because we are so deep in the post. But I honestly didn't realize I was out there that long. But KD gave us great minutes. Even Jazz Williams gave us great minutes. She hasn't seen the floor much in a while, but everybody gave great minutes tonight.
I think she felt like she was going to have to be. So she was locked in at practice this week, Jazz. So yeah. I felt like she kind of knew that she was going to be utilized here tonight, obviously, with Sutton going down. But when those two go out in Patton and then Jazz comes in, she adds a different element. How does she make us different when she comes onto the floor as a shot blocker?
She's so long. Yeah. You got to respect her. Going up against her, all she has to do, she's very good at going straight up and blocking those shots. She rarely fouls. And I think, that's her strong point, is definitely her defense.
All right, let's talk about your game a little bit tonight, because we didn't have the guard game as much today. So we were more of a paint presence. And I actually thought Newberry may have an advantage there with Lapeo and with Essex, being in the paint. Why were you guys so effective in the paint today?
Well, actually, Coach Carter told us this week that we can pound in the paint. They don't have a big bench. They really only have those two big girls. So if we got them in foul trouble, and Lapeo, the way we play, she didn't play many minutes because we run the floor so great. Yeah. And when KD came in, we just kept pounding the ball in there, and they couldn't stop her. Yeah. So.
It was fun. It was fun to watch just that transition happen. You turned them over, but you didn't score in transition a whole lot.
Yeah.
Their defense, how is that different from who we play? Because they seem to be so fundamentally sound in how they play defense, and then the time they take in their offensive sets. Possessions were going to be very critical today. So how is this team different than the teams that we have played?
They're always very skilled. Their coach is good. Of course, they're all mostly from Australia, and foreign kids. They're very skilled. Our main focus was transition defense. That's all we've worked on all week since Wednesday. We play terrible transition defense, but we've been doing so many drills, and they only scored, I think, 2 points in the second half in transition. And I think that was definitely our strong point, with the press and the transition defense.
What I like about this team is that they had the run to start the second half, and they built the lead. And last year, I think we would have kind of slumped the shoulders a little bit and kind of not given up, but wouldn't have given it 100%. This team's so different from that. What was our biggest turning point in that second half, in that third quarter, after they built that lead?
I believe our defense definitely carries over. It gives us confidence, and now we're doing a lot more huddling on fouls, and I feel like we're more vocal as a team now, and I think everyone has their head on straight. Everyone wants to win. And I think that is the difference from last year.
Well, it's a great win. Good job.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You bet. That's Kasey Johnson. Pioneers knock off Newberry. Game 2 coming up next. Your final score, Tusculum 72, Newberry 65. Pioneer basketball continues on the Pioneer Sports Network.